10:28 on the 2nd of April 2023. I'm paying my half-weekly or weekly visit to the Conifer that I'm monitoring. I'm showing you the view down the valley, which is nice, although the temperatures today aren't that high. 7-8 degrees, a bit cloudy, windy, but dry. To the left we have the Conifer with the measuring rig, and in the background you can see a bit of the ski slope, but it's well hidden. Let's go back to the valley view. So for several weeks now I've been recording the voltage signals of the little Conifer here, and I'm going to continue to do that throughout the rest of the year, hopefully without any breaks, but we'll see. We have come to a point where the Conifer is actually entering its spring state, meaning spring has started, and as you know, spring and autumn are the major growth seasons for trees, at least in my latitudes up in the north. They don't grow in summer because it's too hot, and they don't grow in winter because it's too cold. When we're talking about growth, there are essentially two types of growth. The first one is the needles, which you can easily identify when they happen, fresh green needles appearing in spring and again in autumn, early autumn, late summer. And the second type of growth is the stem growth, and I mean the radius of the stem. As you know, if you've ever looked at the rings on a tree trunk, by counting the rings you can more or less estimate, actually you can exactly estimate the age of the tree, because it grows one ring per year. This growth, this addition of new rings, doesn't happen evenly throughout the year. It happens also mostly in spring and early autumn, but it doesn't happen at the same time as other growth. Why am I mentioning this? I'm mentioning this because the voltage measurements that we're doing on the little Conifer will tell us exactly when the stem diameter growth or the stem radial growth happens. It will tell us exactly when it starts, how long it takes, and how strong it is. That is something that usually you can only find out with specialized equipment that forestry people know, and plant biologists know. It's called a dendrometer, which is kind of a metal ring attached to the stem, and that measures stem expansion and contraction throughout the year. But anyway, the voltage measurements that we do show exactly the same, well, no, not exactly the same, they show similar behavior in times of stem growth as a dendrometer would show. But in addition, the voltage, a plant voltage recorder shows much more information than just the dendrometer, so it's better to actually look at the voltages. So again, this is something you don't usually see when you look at the tree, the type of growth that is sort of hidden, but it's of interest to people who monitor forests and biologists in general. So that's why I'm mentioning it, and that's why at one point I will show you how these growth signals can be extracted from the plant voltage recorder measurements I've been making, not on this conifer, but on a different one that is older, is taller, and that I have recorded or started recording about a year and a half back. Alright, so that's it today. Show you the valley, and thanks for listening.